technique for today is going to be gifting return. And really, this is the second unfriendly handshake technique in the Kenpo system. In this case, what happens is that the opponent wants to surprise you with an unfriendly attack. So what we're doing in this case is that we're returning that surprise to him. So we're returning back the gift to the opponent, okay? And what we're doing here is this, is that you have the opponent right in front of you. He's either he's putting pressure on your hand, or he can possibly even be throwing, trying to throw a left punch. So what we're gonna be doing here is this, is that from here, you're gonna place the hand on top, okay? Your left hand on top of his arm. And then here, I swing the arm right between his legs. So what I'm doing is that I go right ahead and I do this. Right away, as I do this, I wanna kinda lean off to the side. So this way we won't bump heads. So I lean to the side as I swing the arm. I re-grab the same arm from the back. And then I go right ahead and check as I pull a little bit with the left side. I do a knife edge kick, going right into the left knee. And what I'm doing here, I'm applying a cross leg check. And then as I do this, then from there I go right into a left knee, right into the tailbone. And then I can cross out, cover out in a fight instance, okay? So I'll do that one more time. So here, what we're doing is that I place my hand on top, swing it right between the legs, and then re-grab the wrist, pull the arm, check the hip. So this way stops him from kicking. I kick the far leg to create a check. And this is what we call a cross leg check. And then right from here, I go into a left knee, right into the tailbone, and then cover out, okay? One of the things that we have to understand, this is category number 5 in the web of knowledge, which would be hogs and holds. And one of the things that we gotta know is the difference between a grab and a hold is that a hold is really nothing more than a grab, just with more control, okay? So, you know, I can grab somebody in a lapel grab, and then if the opponent steps back and I don't let go, then I'm holding on. Then the grab turns into a hold. Same thing here. If you want to let go and the opponent doesn't let go, then he's holding on to your arm. Then that's when we react to the attack. Okay, so I'm going to be demonstrating this technique slowly with men. Okay, so what we're doing here is this, is that I'm going to place my hand on top, okay, on top of his arm here, and then I'm going to be stepping with the left side, and I'm going to slightly angle off as I swing this arm right between the opponent's legs, okay, so you'll be this way here, and then I re-grab the hand here as I check the hip right from here, and then right before the kick, I let go to throw the knife edge kick, and then a left knee right into the tailbone, and then just getting back in a fight instance, okay? So that would be gift in return. Gift in return, what we're going to see right now is basically how gift in return relates to the technique that we went over last time, which was shield and sword. And as we were able to see that shield and sword related to repeating mace, and then shield and sword also related to shielding hammer. And now we're going to see how shield and sword also relates to this technique. Shield and sword is actually technique number 16 in purple belt. So this is now technique number 17, where repeating mace was 14, shielding hammer was 15 in orange, shield and sword number 16, and now gifting return be number 17. If we look at the weapons that we employ, one at the beginning and then the other one at the end, is that basically, you know, the first weapon that I have here in shield and sword is the hand sword. Okay? Well, what we do in gifting return is that once I swing the arm back here, my last two weapons is one is a knife edge kick. So in one technique, basically what I'm doing, I'm using the hand sword as a weapon. On the other technique, I'm using the edge of the foot as a weapon. I'm chopping with my leg. And then in shield and sword, right after the hand sword, my next weapon is basically was the elbow. Okay, well, if we go right ahead and look at this technique here, is that my last weapon here was basically a knee. So what we have here is that in one technique, you're using your upper body. Mr. Parker was showing us how we can use our upper body as weapons. And then on the next technique, you're doing the same thing, but you're doing the same thing with the legs. So really, if we look at that, this is what I'm doing. With the right hand, With the arm, I'm doing shield and sword. With my right foot, it would be like doing gifting return. And then from here, I did an elbow, and then on the other one, I did a knee. So basically, you can see that one technique teaches you how to use your upper body. The next technique teaches you to do the same thing with your lower body, okay? And that would be the relationship between shield and sword and gifting return. Thank you. Okay, so that was the technique gifting return. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and if you have any comments, please leave them there. Any feedback, I would appreciate that. Thank you very much.